should have won the game. I don't know, man. We just still haven't learned quite yet how to finish. I mean, the game wasn't won on that last drive. It was won throughout the game. We didn't execute on offense, defense, and special teams, and that's what happens. I mean, they're a good team. You don't expect to be the team, good team at home when you're making mistakes like that.
Losing JR, how'd that affect the defense?
I mean, losing JR was a big problem, but I mean, they didn't run the ball too much against us. They didn't have too much success running the ball against us. So, I mean, losing JR it sucked, but I mean, I think whoever or his substitution filled in and did his job.
What's the message, that the leadership, yourself included, is saying in the locker room here after the game?
I mean, it's okay to be disappointed. I said it against Arizona State. It's okay to be disappointed. You can't be mad because at the end of the game, Utah took it. They took it from us. It sucks, but gotta move on.
How do you make sure the guys are ready for Pullman?
Just move on. I mean, we lost worse than this. We lost to Arizona State on a Hail Mary. Moved on the next week and went to Arizona and let them know. So we need to do the same thing. Otherwise, Washington State's gonna come out firing.
What's the goal here for the rest of the season now?
Fight. No matter what, fight. We're a band of brothers. We're gonna stay together no matter what. Proud of all my guys. I couldn't ask them for much more. We just gotta finish.
Defensively, for the most part, a strong effort for you guys. What was it on that last drive that they were doing that kind of might caught you guys off guard?
On that last drive, they were just throwing a lot of quick routes, and I mean we expected to be coming, and the receivers was pushing off a little bit, but we should have just fought through it. And that was a mistake on the DBs on our hands, but we should have never let that happen.
A couple of big plays for you in this game, the return and then the strip. But what's going through your mind on that strip on the goal line?
The strip, I was just thinking about my teammates, and I didn't want to give up no easy pass, because they just got the momentum, and everything, and I didn't want that to be lingering on me, and it'd be, downfall on me, like the end of the game, something like that, it would happen. So I was just trying to make a play for my teammates.
What were you seeing on the return?
On the return, I just seen Juju tell me to come out, and first I was hesitating, like I was going to stay in, because it was about like 5 yards in the end zone. And then I just came out. I just seen, they always talk about just part the Red Sea, and I just seen everything open up, and so I was just running free.
How do you feel like your game's come along defensively?
Defensively, just gained a lot more confidence, trusting in my technique and just listening to Coach Hayward and everything that he's giving me and installing in me, and just trying to use my abilities and what God gave me to the best.
Where do you guys go from here?
Same thing we've been doing after every loss, just getting focused and getting ready for the next game. We got to put this behind us. Yeah, it's tough and it hurts, but we got to get ready for Pullman. We can't keep this mentality up there.
Do you think it will be tough to keep guys motivated and whatnot as you get into the latter part of the season?
I feel like it'll be pretty tough, but we have some great leaders on the team and some great captains, and a lot of seniors and stuff like that on the team, and I trust in those guys to pick those guys up during the week and just get back out there and practice and just learn how to finish.
It looks like it's almost more difficult for the seniors or for the older guys to have a year like this. They weren't, they didn't plan for this,
Yeah, definitely, because they're seniors. This is their last year, and they can't get one back. And we've been going like a roller coaster since I've been here, and we never expect to lose when we're having a tough game and stuff like that. So it's a lot harder for the seniors.
What is there to play for the rest of the season in your mind?
Just play for each other. That's the main thing. We're a great group of brothers, and no matter what we go through and what we win or what we lose, we play for each other.
A lot of guys have talked about we've got to finish better, but what does that entail? What do you think that entails?
I mean, I think it's just, offense and defense. There on offense, when it was, when we were in their territory, it was 3rd and 2, we should have finished. We had 2 plays to get there, and we didn't get it. And then, our defense at the end, we needed one stop, and it's a combination of both, offense and defense. But we're not going to point fingers. At the end of the day, obviously, we wanted to win that one. We want to win every one, but you can't point fingers, and that's something this team needs to realize that. We still got a long way to go, and it'll tear this team apart if people start blaming each other.
How would you say the O-line held up, against a team that, was really good at rushing the quarterback?
Overall, I think we did well, man. They coming in, defensive line coming in with leading sacks, and we stayed our ground and stayed to the technique that our coach taught us, and we did a good job, man.
You lose Chad Wheeler in that game. What do you lose there? Obviously a key part of this line.
I mean, we lost him, yeah, but I was next in line to do that, and I know my job just as Chad knows his job, and I was ready to play. Chad is a hell of a player, and we were sad he went down, but I took the opportunity and performed well for the team.
Overall, how would you say the offense performed? It seemed like you guys were really in a rhythm at a couple points in the game, and then things slowed down at the start of the second half.
I mean, we did good, but as Coach said, man, we didn't execute enough, and we got to get better. You know what I mean? And we lost, so we just need to get better. I really can't say too much about it because we lost the game. You know what I mean? And if we would have scored more, we could have won. So we all need to get better. I need to get better, including myself.
What do you play for? What's the goal the rest of the season?
The goal right now is to win every game. Every game is a championship, regardless of this loss today. We're going to go in Monday, get straight to work, get back to the boards, the drawing boards, and worry about Washington State.